Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is Zach with Zach Attack Cards, bringing you another exciting opening. This time we have 2022 Bowman Platinum on deck. We're going to have the usual opening, a little bit of a review, and we're also going to do a bit of a comparison to the 2021 release from just over a year ago. Is it a better buy? Is it the exact same buy? Who knows? We are going to find out. So let's get right into it. I'll open up these boxes and we can take a look at the odds to start things off between the two releases, I guess you could call it, even though it's the same series, obviously just different years. But let's start just by getting them open. We can even retrieve the packs out of them and go from there. But I will say right off the bat, the coolest thing to me is having an Oriole on both releases. Not too often my team gets a ton of recognition / acknowledgement, so I'll take any that I can get. Obviously last year's edition had Heston Kjerstad on there, along with Alex Bowman. And this year we have Bobby Witt Jr. along with Colton Cowser. So right away I can tell you the color schemes I like a lot better on the new release, but that's not really what we're looking for. So you get 32 cards, that hasn't changed. You get the 4 exclusive ice foil parallels, that hasn't changed. So my guess is the only thing that has changed is going to be the odds themselves. So what I like to do is I like to focus on one of the odds on here that they both share. For example, you could take a look at just the plain foil board that we have there at 1 in 137 packs in the prior year's release. And this year is 1 in 181 from the looks of it. So it's not too surprising, but obviously as with all of the 2022 releases, they have outpaced the 2021 printing. So that's basically Topps, still, and Fanatics, of course, now that they're, I guess, the controlling share of Topps, or whatever you want to call it. They want to still try and take as much advantage as they possibly can of what's left from the whole COVID boom. And I mean, as somebody who is in business for a living, I can certainly understand that, but it also impacts your consumers negatively by driving down the worth of what you find in these packs, of course. So let's get right into it. We're going to start with the older release and then move to the newer release and just kind of go from there. So 2021, you guys have probably seen by now. I didn't do these on the channel, but I did open quite a few of them myself. I'm a big fan of the kind of foil board that they look like here. It's not quite as sharp as like the chrome or the Prism releases. But we're starting off with Juan Soto. We have Elric Solare, who is one of the prospects. So obviously with all Bowman products, you always have the chance of getting some young prospects. Yerman Mercedes and Aaron Nola. And Mercedes not one of the better rookies anymore from this past year. We have Sam Huff, rookie. Nick Matten, possibly. Fernando Tatis Jr. And Tatis Jr. So this is one of the foil board inserts. They're not going to be numbered or anything like that, but kind of nice to have that weird little kind of parallel to them. Pulling numbered cards, I found at least last year, again, probably a little more difficult this year, but last year wasn't all that hard. I think I wanted to say I average about 1 in a blaster from last year. We got Verlander, Eric Rivera, renowned rookies, Spencer Howard. That's a nice one. And Nate Pearson is another nice rookie. So the renowned rookies does come back in the 2022 release. Hopefully we can get one of them. Nolan Arenado. Spencer Torkelson. All right, there we go. Look at that. Forgot he was even in the set as a top prospect. We have Yasel Antuna and Christian Pache. Pache is on Oakland, I believe. I think that's where he played last season. Okay, Bobby Dalbec. We have Kyle Harrison. We have the meteoric insert, Luis Patino for Tampa Bay. And Yordi. So very nice there. And we have William Contreras. We have Jared Schuster for Atlanta. Nate Pearson foil board this time. And Freddie Freeman. So once again, no numbering or anything, but a gorgeous card. As with all Bowman releases, I tend to separate the prospects from the rest of the cards, and then separate the rookies later on. Jared Kelenic. Matthew Allen. J-Rod, look at that. And Anthony Rizzo. J-Rod, one of the guys we're going to be going looking for in the new set. That's nice. Very nice. And last pack. Let's see if we can get anything out of the last pack from 21. We have Walker Buehler, Alexander Vargas, Justin Foscue is our last foil board, and Rafael Devers. So no numbering of any kind in this box. A little bit unlucky there, I guess. But not bad. Not a bad set. So let's take these guys out, kind of set them off to the side. We could do a little bit of a side-by-side after we get these open, maybe. And on to 2022, where you can expect, or you can look to try and find all of the big rookies. Nolan Arenado. We have Luis Rodriguez, who's a nice prospect. We have Wilman Diaz and Jacob deGrom, who's now property of the Texas Rangers. So already can kind of see a little bit of a difference in the background. Obviously, that's something that they tend to update every year. Corey Seager. We have Lonnie White Jr. Andrew Painter, another very nice up-and-coming prospect for the Phils. I believe, last I checked, he might have been their number 1 or number 2 prospect. Garrett Cole and Fernando Tatis Jr. We have Brian De La Cruz, rookie. Joe Rock is a very simple name, Colorado. And we have an autograph of Joe Rock and Albert Pujols. Didn't see that one coming. All right. So something that's important to mention here, obviously, is nothing like that is guaranteed in the blasters. However, you are guaranteed 2 autos if you go for the monster box option, which is not for me. I had a look at the autograph list, and I mean, unless you get one of the inserts autographed, the autograph list just really isn't all that impressive. It's mostly prospects, and it's not really huge name prospects. So that's basically why I chose to stay away from that. When you factor that into the, I think it's about $90 if you find it at your local Walmart, and that's pretty much what it's going to be if you order it from Topps, if they still have any in stock. Freddie Freeman. We have Gabriel Arias, rookie. Jared Pomares. Stephen Kwan in the foil board, and Shane Baz. All right. So the Stephen Kwan's very nice. So is the Shane Baz. Definitely hoping to get, the top 3 or 5 guys, however you have them. Stephen Kwan's probably one of the top 5 guys. So, but we're talking about Witt, Rodriguez, and Torkelson. Trevor Story. We have Frank Mazzucato. And here's one of our inserts. This is a Jordan Lawler. Excellent prospect for the Diamondbacks. And Juan Soto finally in his Padres uniform, which we haven't seen too much of yet this year. I believe it was a Topps Holiday that had it updated to his Padres uniform. I think it was, and I think it was a short print in the update series. We have Reed Detmers. It's a nice rookie. Pedro Pineda. Khalil Watson is our foil board. That's a very nice one for Miami. Josh Donaldson and Miggy. So far, definitely done better in this blaster than we did in the 21 blaster. And it continues here with Seiya Suzuki. Another one of the top guys. Calvin Ziegler, Mets prospect. We have renowned rookies, Josh Lowe. Nice insert. And Nicola Dolo. So knocking out a good number of, I'd say, the top 10, top 12 rookies. Again, still looking for the biggest name in J-Rod. Hopefully he'll fall here. Jose Ramirez. Jeremy Pena shows up. Look at that card. I like the Major League ones. I think they're a bit sharper than the prospect ones, if you ask me. Brian Ramos, Jonathan India for our last foil board, and Jose Abreu. So on to the last blaster. Are we going to get as lucky as we did in the first 2022 blaster and grab another auto? We have Alec Bohm, cover boy from last year. Endy Rodriguez. Wilman Diaz, isn't that the same one we got from the first one? That's a shame. And Jacob deGrom. So a couple of repeats already, and it's a little bit of a shame, of course. Juan Yepes. There we go. That's not a repeat. Jordan VRs. Jordan McCants. We have Garrett Cole and Tatis. Ooh, duplicates. Very quick rip with just the 4. Some packs have 5, as you've seen, cards per pack. George Springer. Kyle Manzardo. And we have our first numbered card in Pujols. And it is Kevin Made. Not a name I'm familiar with, but I'll have to take a look at that. That's out of 199. A little difficult to read because it's right by the line. 17 out of 199. We have Vidal Brujan. Not exactly the Tampa Bay Ray that we're looking for. Spencer Torkelson's here, though. There we go. The Detroit Tiger that we're after. Eduardo Garcia. Vlad Jr. in the foil board. That's cool. And Shane Baz again. I'll take duplicates. They're good rookies. I mean, definitely hoping for J-Rod, Bobby Witt, those guys. But let's see. Ryan Velade. Jacob Steinmetz. Robert Hassel. And Juan Soto. We are down to 3. Can we knock off J-Rod or Witt? Eloy Jimenez starts us off. Colson Montgomery. Aaron Zavala. Josh Donaldson and Miggy Cabrera. Last 2. Come on, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, toes crossed. Let's see what we can get. Matt Olson. Followed by Harry Ford, who's a nice top prospect for Seattle. Renowned rookies, O'Neal Cruz insert. That's super nice. And Nicola Dolo. And I just dropped the O'Neal Cruz. So great job on that one. All right, last pack. Let's see if we can get a little LPM, little last pack magic. Is there any fire left in this box? I mean, come on, we found a J-Rod in the 21 release. Can we not get the J-Rod in the 22? Or Bobby Witt. So Joe Adell, Mookie Betts, Colton Cowser. Okay, that's awesome. I'll take that. Alec Thomas. Foil board, and Jose Abreu. So no Bobby Witt and no Julio Rodriguez. But we do get a numbered card and an autograph. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. So let's take a quick look here. I think we got a renowned rookie. So here's the difference between the 2 years, 21 to 22. Kind of like the 21, to be honest. I mean, you guys will have to let me know in the comments down below if you think I'm crazy. But for the base cards, I mean, there's no comparison. The base, I mean, that's a foil board, but 22 is way sharper than 21. So, not bad at all. So, my review is basically, I would pick this up in blaster format. Again, I don't think it's really worth the $90 to go and get the 2 autographs. You do get 100 cards, as I think you end up getting like 20 packs of 5 cards, something like that. But, yeah, $90 is still pushing it, especially when the autograph list is a little bit weak. You can get autographed inserts, which will have the top rookies and guys like that, but obviously they're harder to come across than just the standard prospect autos that are probably going to be most of the time. You know, they're going to be a higher average hit. So ultimately, I'll leave it up to you. I would recommend the blaster. I wouldn't recommend the higher price tag unless you're also a set builder. In that case, maybe it would be a better option to just get a bunch of cards, whereas these guys retail for $25 and you end up getting the 32 cards. So take it for what you will. Let me know in the comments down below if this is a product that you're going to grab or if it's a product you're going to skip. And as always, give me a like and a subscribe down below if you'd like to see more of this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.